Okay, let's talk about the 5 reasons that you should buy a house in October of 2024. One of my favorite sayings is the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. And what's the second best time? It's today. And I feel like so many people are trying to predict what the bottom of this market looks like. What is the day that the lowest interest rate is going to hit? You see, only God knows that. We don't know. But what we do know is that there's some very favorable things that we are seeing in the housing market today. And so the longer you sit on the fence, the more chance that you have to get priced out of the market. And why? You're asking me why? Because when interest rates drop significantly, buyers jump into the market like crazy. And what we've seen in the past is that typically the supply, meaning how many houses are on the market, can't keep up with the demand of all these buyers now going, it's time to buy a house, it's time to buy a house. Everybody jumps in, there's not enough houses, and then what happens? The prices go up, right? Because you've got 10 buyers for every house. Right now, not so much. But there are 5 reasons to jump in the market now. And especially because the fact is that I believe is that right now is that you can buy potentially for lower prices. We're still seeing price decreases out there. They're out there. It's happening because right now we've got more supply than we have demand. All right. Now that's not in every housing market across the country, but it's certainly in the Central Texas market and that we're seeing here. So we've got more houses than we have people ready to buy them. So what does that do? It drives down the price of the houses. So number one, potentially, you're going to be able to buy the house of your dreams for less money. Number two, we have favorable interest rates. Depending on what your credit score is, how much money you've got to put down, you could be seeing rates at 6%. If you're a veteran, you're going to see rates at 5%, 5.25%, something like that. But again, guys and gals, it is all based on what is your credit score, how much money do you have down, what kind of equity are you going to have in the property, all of that. Okay, but interest rates are favorable. They're lower than they've been in the last 12 months. Now, do I think we're going to see pandemic type rates again, 3 or 4%? No, I don't. And so if you can get an interest rate between 5 and 6% in any market, you're winning. I promise you're winning. And if for some reason interest rates go down, you've always got the ability to refinance the house. In fact, we can help you with that at Cardone Mortgage Group. So why would you not want to jump in when the asset, the home, the asset is on sale? Because when these interest rates hit 5% again, and I think they will. I think it's going to be a year from now, though, guys. I do. Because based on the projected Fed rate cuts, right, what the committee does, that's what is one of the largest indicators of what mortgage rates do. All right. So when you see the Fed cut a rate 0.5 point, that isn't to the interest rate, right? That's to the overnight rate. And the overnight rate is what banks loan money to each other at. But that is a key driver to how the bond market responds to cutting interest rates. Again, I'm not trying to give you an economic lesson. I'm just telling you now is a good time to strike. Why else would you want to buy in October of 2024? There's reduced competition. Summers typically are very hot. People are looking to move. They want to get their kids in school. So right now there are not as many buyers in the market. So you have a better chance of landing the house of your dreams. If you buy it between now and the end of the year, there's potentially some tax implications. You're able to write off any taxes that you put into escrow, any interest that you pay between now and the end of the year, potentially points, depending on if they're discount points or origination points. Again, talk to your CPA. And then, but definitely, now is the time to get in, because when we're seeing interest rates drop some, and we're seeing housing prices drop some, like that's the perfect storm. I'm telling y'all, when these interest rates hit 5% and the market and people don't get their houses on the market quick enough, we're going to see multiple offers again. Now, all of a sudden, you're paying more for the asset, you're paying more for the house. And really the place that you want to be in is that you want to buy the asset, the home on sale. You want to buy it at its lowest point because that is what you own the asset for. That is your cost basis. So you want to get the lowest cost basis as possible. Interest rate really doesn't matter. I tell people this all the time because if interest rates drop, then you can refinance the house. I hope this helps somebody out. I hope somebody helps someone make a buying decision. If me and my team can help you buy or sell, we'd love to reach out to me. And we can now help you with the mortgage with Cardone Mortgage Group. So we're out there. We're ready to help. We're ready to answer questions. But I truly believe that now is the time to get into the market. I hope you have a great day.